8 tips for a smoother Trenbolone cycle. 1. Do not use it in your first steroid cycle. You shouldn't even be anywhere near Tren unless you have multiple steroid cycles under your belt. 2. Do not use it as a base steroid. The base steroid should be testosterone so that you are able to function normally and retain muscle when your endogenous tests shut down. 3. Understand the different esters before you use it. Trenbolone enanthate is generally considered to be likelier to cause side effects as opposed to Tren Ace. However, this is subjective. Trenbolone acetate is the shorter ester and undoubtedly the more popular version of Trenbolone. Trenbolone Hex. This is another long-acting ester and is the least used version of Trenbolone by bodybuilders and recreational users. 4. Keep CABERGOLINE handy before you begin your cycle. Trenbolone may not aromatize, but it has a very strong affinity to progesterone and can still stimulate the estrogen receptor and cause gyno. Just keep CABERGOLINE handy and use it if you notice the slightest symptom of gynecomastia. 5. Start with a low dose and hold to it until you run a few cycles with it. Unless you have a very good idea of how Trenbolone will affect your system, you are only inviting trouble by running that high a dose. For your first few cycles with Tren, we don't recommend dosing more than 250 to 300 milligrams per week. 6. Say goodbye to your hair if you are prone to male pattern baldness. Trenbolone will greatly accelerate the rate at which you shed, especially if you are prone to male pattern baldness. 7. Keep your lipids in check. Trenbolone will trash your lipids. It will increase your total cholesterol and LDL while reducing HDL greatly. So, if you have dyslipidemia, stay away from Trenbolone. 8. Be aware of the mental sides. Some users have feelings of paranoia and suspicion, but others get increased rage, aggression, and polarizing thoughts on Tren. The best you can do is to be aware of the possible sides so that you don't fly off the handle too often.